Hey guys, how are y'all today? Today we'll be talking about Giveon's third studio album, Beloved. So this is following his second studio album, Give or Take, and my opinions on Give or Take was it was okay, but not as good as Take Time. Because in my opinion, Take Time was generational. Like that had so many good, unique sounds, and it was truly just one of the best opening albums an artist can have, in my opinion. The starting singles to Beloved were 20s, which I absolutely adored. I absolutely love 20s. That song is so great. Like, I cannot even put into words how good that song is. And Rather Be. That song's cool. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? Nothing bad about it. Today I'm just gonna be talking about the tracks, what I thought about them. So to start it off, we had the opening track, Mud. Now, in my opinion, I think Mud was a great opening track. The instrument, you could just tell the vibe of the album based off the instrumentals. While I was listening to it, there's one thing that really caught my eye, and it was the lyrics.
You run my name through the mud. Wipe that dirt off your shoes.
When I listened to that, I was like, Leon Thomas had to have a hand in this song. It just sounded so Leon Thomas coded. I personally really love his music. I was very happy to see that he does have writing credits on it, so he was a part of that. I hope there's a reference track. Maybe one day we could listen to it, because I thought that would be cool. But Mud was like a solid opening. Nothing generational crazy, but it was not to dismiss it, but it was a great solid opening. The next track was Rather Be. And that was one of the two early singles that I aforementioned, and it was a good track. It's just, to me, Rather Be, it just hasn't it hasn't been catchy enough to me, hasn't really caught my ear like that. It's a good track, but it's not something I find myself remembering lyrics. And I've heard it several times, but it's not like 20s where I could be remembering certain lyrics and just feeling so I relate to that song so heavily. Rather Be was a good track. It's just it just felt like another breakup track. It didn't feel like anything different, anything crazy. It was just okay, in my opinion. Then next was my favorite song off the album.
I didn't know I'd be wasting my time, spending my 20s on you.
Let me tell you, that song is truly generational. That's a song that's gonna be in heartbreak playlist for years to come. In my opinion, it's in the same area as Are We Still Friends and Ivy, because it's so if I'm heartbroken, if I'm sad, that's definitely a song that's gonna be in my playlist. It's gonna be it's like a good, great melancholic song, truly. And after listening to this album, it's still the strongest song to me. Maybe it's because I've heard it already, but it's just still nothing else. Even if he didn't drop singles, I could tell you right now, that's the only song that have caught my ear crazy. You know what I'm saying? Lyrics
Hung on to you like a shirt to a sweater. Hung on to you 'cause I didn't know better.
truly encapsulate how beautiful and mature this song was. This song made me feel like he was showing growth in his artistry. Another great song, my personal, I think this is number 2 for me, right? Because I just had a top 3. I know which one I was mentioning the third one too, but definitely top 2 was Strangers. A great opening. Listen to that with AirPods in. I literally just melted. Oh my goodness, it was perfect. What a hard-hitting lyric.
How we go from I love you to how you been.
Yo, guys, if I was going through something, if I was really going through a heartbreak, that song would hit. It's just so catchy. It's just so good. It's another song that's 20 to me. I'm going to be remembering those lyrics with that. If someone says sing Rather Be, my mind goes blank. But sing Strangers, sing 20s, I got you just like this. It was another good song. The transition from Strangers to Numb was also beautiful. I like how he's using a live band, and it's truly a different sound, and I like that. But at some point it gets to a point, you know what I mean? It felt like at some point it started to feel that's why I think I didn't like Numb that much. At some point it genuinely started to feel like I'm listening to the same song over and over again. What I liked with Take Time was that there was depth to it. It wasn't just one dimensional. From fields to beach to vanish. The vibes were different. The instrumentals were different. You could hear a clear difference, a stark difference. But in this album, it feels as if like the instrumentals are all the same. Yes, I get that he's using a live band or whatever, because I mean that's what it looks like based off his music videos and such. But still, it just felt like let's have some diversity. Like I feel like a great album, you should have unique sounds, but not to the point where it's like it's terrible, but where it like meshes perfectly with your album. And I feel like this didn't do that, and I kind of expected that. You know what I'm saying? But that's not to say this album is bad. This album is a good album, but I just began to find some songs just the same over and over again. And that's for sure with Numb. That's just how I felt. Now for one of the most toxic songs. This song was good. It picked my spirits back up because of certain lyrics.
Never had nobody talk you through it like I'm talking through. I can tell.
Like, I can understand why people really like this song. It's so relatable. It's one of the songs. A lot of people like to say that Brent is one of the most toxic boys in R&B and Tory and whatnot. And they rarely mention Giveon. But if you actually listen to Giveon's music and his lyrics, he is very, very, very toxic. He is worse than both of them in my opinion. And this song hopefully opens some people's eyes to that. The background vocals are soft and angelic. Maybe I just didn't like Numb and the Robin Spears stuff, but this song, when I was like, ooh, you know what I'm saying? I was really bumping my head. And like, it made me feel like, it's just like, oh, it's like a proper good song. It just came, we were moving here, we came back up here with this song.
Diamonds for your pain, that's a beauty.
Diamonds for your pain. And maybe, I think it was an interlude, because it was a very short song. I think it was like 1:28, right? It was a very short runtime, very short song. So, it's kind of catchy, kind of. It's okay, like it's just okay. Like it's not like something like I'll add to a playlist or like listen to over and over again. But that's just for now. I can always change my opinion, change my mind. But as of right now, it's not like it didn't catch me at any. Then from Diamonds for Your Pain, which was already my song, we went to a more meh song, and that was Keeper. I started getting bored. Like every time I listen to the album and I hear Keeper, I always start to get bored. I always check, what the heck song is this? Do you know what I mean? Because again, I felt that feeling where we're using the same instrumental, same thing every time. It's like, it felt repetitive. Do you know what I mean? Like it's a solid song. It feels like a single to drop on its own. I don't think maybe I wouldn't knock it as much, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like it was genuinely just like okay to me. Just, it kept making me feel like, okay, this is similar to this. This is similar to this. It's the same continuous vibe. Toxic over live band instrumentals. You know what I'm saying? It didn't feel like anything crazy was going on. 6:30. I'm gonna try to. Just an instrument. Just an interlude. Solid instrumental. I really love instrumental, but just an interlude. Nothing crazy. It's just him being toxic. And sometimes I love Giveon, but sometimes the toxic gimmick gets corny, bro. Just, you know, but like I get it. Like that is his audience. That's what R&B is like. Kind of about, but I don't know. I don't know. I kind of low-key just found the interlude to be corny, but you know, that's just me. Maybe y'all found it good. To me, it just gave off corny. Like that as like I'll hide that song, so I don't listen to it. Like I heard it like 5 times, and then I think I pressed what's an Apple Music where you suggest less, so I just don't hear it as much, or every time I see it comes up, I just skip it, to be honest. Now my spirit started to be lifted when I heard what's it called again? When I heard Backup Plan, yeah, my spirits began to be lifted. I started getting a little bit, okay, yeah, I'm back. You know, I'm back to listen to this album, you know what I'm saying? This song, yeah, I don't know, made me feel like that type of song that you grab like a wine of glass and like in front of a fireplace and, you know, just be like sipping, you know? That's the vibes this song gave, and I kind of enjoyed that, you know what I'm saying? I'm knocking on the instrumentals, right? So I don't get called hypocrite. I am knocking on the instrumentals because it's repetitive, but I liked the way the instrumentals were in this song. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't explain it. I don't fully explain it, but I hope y'all get what I'm trying to say. And then we went to another song, which was a Bleeding. Solid instrumental. Don't get me wrong, solid instrumental. But again, now I just felt like I heard the song. It was just like it get boring to me again, you know. I was just kind of like, you know. Not to say it's a bad song. Individually, probably if I'm not listening to the album, individually it's a good song. But when I just listen to it, it's just nothing eye-catching, nothing crazy, to be honest. Then my third favorite song off the album. Oh my goodness, so many elements of that song, from the first verse to the chorus to the female feature. I believe it was 7th Streeter. Her vocals, it really did elevate the song, and I really loved his run near the outro. That was very, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was very good. That's the thing why it became my third favorite song. It was catchy, it was relatable, it was a good, perfect, you know, it was like a proper structured song, in my opinion. Then we have Avalanche. Again, it's catchy, it's a decent song, but again, still the same vibe as every other song. It gets boring, it gets repetitive, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I like that, but like I like having a vibe maintained through the album. That's perfect. You know, some of my favorite albums have a vibe maintained, right? I say it was like, okay, you know what? I don't think so, actually. I'm gonna name top 5 albums, like, I'm just fresh off the dome. The vibes are, it's either the same but structured perfectly. Actually, okay, when I say same structure perfectly, maybe Fortean by Daniel Caesar, but the instrumentals are not the same. But he does have elements where it's a nice transition, like from Lose to We Find Love, right? It's the same set of lyrics, but then it's a different vibe, but he makes it more elevated. And even with new Roses and I believe it was Freudian, there's an interpolation there, but you can't tell there's an interpolation there. You know what I'm saying? So, and then I'd say, of course, Blonde, you know, a great album. It doesn't have the exact same vibe throughout, you know, but it still has the same types of themes, and it's still good. And then even Drake's latest album, Some Sexy Songs for You, some same themes, similar themes, but the vibe, the instrumentals are all different. It's refreshing every time. But I swear I've not gotten off that album since it's dropped. It's something, it's just perfect. Every song, like every week I get a new favorite song, do you know what I mean? And then even Control by SZA. It's a great, solid album. Same kind of message, you know what I'm saying? Same type of message, but the instrumentals are all different. Vibes are different. Same with SOS. Same with even Adele's 30, Adele's 25. Vibes are the same, but instrumentals are different. It doesn't feel like I'm listening to the same song over and over again. Because me personally, I like to listen to albums as wholes, right? It's like they are. So I appreciate when like albums, I'm not listening to the same song every single time, you know? And then we went to Good, Bad, Ugly, a solid ending. I guess it was a little different, but not drastically, but it was still a decent ending. But all in all, the album was just, I give it like a good 6, 7 out of 10. Oh shoot. Okay. I give it a 7 out of 10, period. I just cut that, right? Good 7 out of 10.
I was supposed to know. This is how.
All in all, again, good, solid album. Does not top When It's All Said and Done. Take Time. That album, oh my goodness, it is perfect. I've listened to that album complete, various, copious, abundant amount of times. You know, it's perfect. So yeah, you know, I felt like this was fun. I really enjoyed doing this video, so I might do more of these. Hopefully become more consistent. But thank you for watching this video. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on some in the comments. Please like, subscribe, and all that, and see you.